Often the experience itself isn't the problem. The story about the experience is. Something doesn't work. You sit down and write, but nothing comes up. Or you start painting, and it moves in a direction you didn't intend. That is the experience. But almost immediately, something else begins. You start naming it. I'm stuck. I can't do this. Something is wrong. And that is where the story starts. It doesn't stay simple. It becomes, I've lost it. I was never really good. Maybe I'm not an artist. Now the experience is gone, and you're inside a story about yourself. Artists do this on a large scale too. We tell stories about struggle, about sacrifice, about having to suffer to make something real. And over time, that story starts to feel necessary. But struggle and suffering are not the same thing. There is a discomfort in making art, in not knowing, in losing control, in seeing something you can't yet bring into form. That is part of the process. The suffering begins when that experience becomes a story, when we make it personal. Things like, this should not be happening. This means something bad about me. This is a problem. These are all judgments. Now you're no longer looking. You're interpreting yourself. But if you can stay with the experience of writing or painting itself, or creating in any form, without naming it, without judging what is happening, without turning it into a story, something else becomes possible. The work can move again. Not because the difficulty disappeared, but because you're no longer inside the story of it.